Impact of coronavirus pandemic on the global and Nigerian economy. Here are the following updates we have at the moment. At the global level, the confirmed cases are 5,035,258, while the recoveries are 226,227, while, I take that again, at the global level, the confirmed cases are 5,035,358, while the deaths recorded are 226,227, while recoveries at this point are 1,987,478. In Africa, confirmed cases are 91,844, with 2,908 deaths and 35,990 recoveries. In Nigeria, the confirmed cases are 6,401, with 192 deaths and 1,734 recoveries. Let's give you some of the developing stories we have at the moment. The Republican leader of the United States Senate has said the Trump administration and Republicans in Congress were still evaluating the need for more coronavirus relief legislation and will discuss plans in a couple of weeks. We still believe with regard to the coronavirus, we need to assess what we've already done, take a look at what we've worked on and what didn't work, and we'll discuss the way forward in the next couple of weeks. Senator Mitch McConnell told reporters today after meeting with President Donald Trump. British Finance Minister Mr. Rishi Sunak has said it will take time for the economy to get back to the normal level when the government's coronavirus shutdown is lifted. According to him, it is not obvious that there will be an immediate bounce, but the economy will take stability. Mr. Sunak was speaking to lawmakers, saying the retail sector, for example, will still face restrictions when it reopens. In all cases, it will take a little bit of time for things to get back to normal, even once we have reopened currently closed sectors, he said. A measure of the number of people claiming unemployment benefits in Britain soared in April, the first full month of government's coronavirus lockdown, government data showed. The claimants count rose by 856,500 to 2,097,000, according to the Office of National Statistics. The ONS also said Britain's unemployment rate fell to 3.9% in the January to March period, covering only 1 week of the lockdown, from 4.0% in the 3 months to February. Also in the UK, the Bank of England is looking carefully at the experience of other central banks with negative interest rates. Governor Andrew Bailey said today. Mr. Bailey said the BOE was not ruling out taking rates below zero for the first time, but he told lawmakers that the British Central Bank was not ruling it in either. Still in the UK, Rolls-Royce manufacturing company said today it will cut at least 9,000 jobs from its global staff of 52,000 and could shut factories to adapt to the much smaller aviation market that will emerge from the coronavirus pandemic. Rolls-Royce Holdings plc is a British multinational engineering company incorporated in February 2011 that owns Rolls-Royce, a business established in 1904 which today designs, manufactures and distributes power systems for aviation and other industries. In the US, carriers JetBlue Airways Corporation and United Airlines Holdings Incorporated announced fresh safety measures today aimed at restoring confidence in travel, as several executives pointed to signs domestic demand is improving. U.S. states are starting to reopen following stay-at-home orders meant to curb the spread of the new coronavirus that has decimated air travel demand. We are starting to see some small green shoots, JetBlue President and Chief Operating Officer Joanna Geraghty told Reuters, citing declines in no-show rates and cancellation and interest in fall and winter bookings. JetBlue and others are scoring customers' research, visits to their websites and macroeconomic data to get a better picture of a rebound, she said. Still in the U.S., the U.S. banking sector regulator announced today it has finalized work on a long-running effort to change community lending standards for banks. The new rule from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, is an update to requirements stemming from the 1977 Community Reinvestment Act, which requires banks to support lower-income borrowers and their communities, and for regulators to grade them on that effort. The new rule, which does not take full effect until 2024, was the top priority for the OCC's chief, Joseph Oetting. A former bank executive, Oting came to the job vowing to overhaul the rules, which were last updated in 1995. Multiple media reports said that Oting plans to soon step down from the post where he has served since 2017. An OCC spokesman declined to comment on the matter. However, the overall fate of the rule is unclear. The OCC is one of the three regulators responsible for enforcing the rule alongside the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation and the Federal Reserve. Neither regulator joined the OCC in adopting the new rules today, and the U.S. Central Bank has yet to even propose any changes. Looking at the financial activities and regulations in the U.S., the derivatives regulator is updating how it assesses penalties for the first time in decades as it pursues more sophisticated form of misconduct, including fraud, futures manipulation, and rates rigging, it said today. Congress dramatically expanded the remit of the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, following the 2008 financial crisis, but the agency has not formally updated its guidelines on fines for banks, dealers, and other trading firms since 1994. The new framework underscores the agency's growing focus on pursuing complex systemic misconduct across institutions and markets, in contrast to one-off boiler room scams and rogue traders, which had once been its focus. The CFTC said it will consider a range of factors when assessing penalties. These include the gravity and pervasiveness of the misconduct, whether the company concealed or obstructed an investigation, the robustness of its compliance program, the responsibility of management, and the timeliness of remediation. Naspers Limited-backed cryptocurrency platform Luno is in talks about expanding in Kenya and Ghana to extend its African footprint, as Bitcoin rallies 99% over the past 2 months amid the coronavirus pandemic. Its markets we have keen interest in, and Ghana and Kenya are high on our list, Luno General Manager Martins Reid said. While the outbreak has been beneficial in terms of transactional doubling on the exchange, it's become harder to travel to talk to key stakeholders, he said. The exchange, which trades Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Litecoin, recently moved beyond South Africa and Nigeria to start operating in Zambia and Uganda. The South African company now employs 400 people across 7 offices in Africa, Europe, and Asia. Luno was founded 7 years ago and now has 4 million users, adding about 1 million customers as the spread of COVID-19 shut down economies around the world. Activity on the market is being boosted by people looking for digital ways to transact and limit human contacts. The closely held company is one of dozens of cryptocurrency platforms that have sprung up around the world in response to soaring demand. Investors in South Africa are also using the digital currency as a hedge against price increases following a 23% depreciation in the rand this year against the dollar. The COVID-19 global pandemic has changed how the world functions, illustrating the limitations of many existing systems and highlighting the need to reimagine the role of information technology as a lever for economic productivity and growth. In attempting to contain the virus, countries have established mobility restrictions and in some cases lockdowns, which have fundamentally disrupted the functioning of society and the economy. This disruption has transformed the ways in which communities, businesses, and individuals operate, communicate, and transfer knowledge. The emergence of the fourth industrial revolution is being accelerated by the measures and solutions governments and organizations are adopting in their efforts to maintain business and operational continuity. The opportunities through the digital technology age are far-reaching. Post-pandemic, organizations, businesses, and individuals that hope to take advantage of the fourth industrial revolution will need to rethink their strategic approach to leveraging technology and digitalization. In preparing for the 4IR, they will have to reposition technology as a critical component for each sphere of specialization and learn the relevant digital skills to become creators and users of these tools. It is imperative that businesses and government digitize their operations and coordinate their activities to enable business continuity and build resilience to future crises. Industries such as telecoms and media have been less affected by this pandemic than, for instance, aviation and tourism, which have been squeezed by anti-pandemic measures. Companies in lesser impacted industries are better placed to continue with business as usual, particularly if they leverage embedded digital channels, and tech solutions as part of customer service and other business operations. In fact, many may claim greater market share once the business climate improves in the post-COVID-19 world. The steep rise in virtual working platforms enables organizations to ensure that workforces can continue to be productive. This trend has the potential to reduce operating expenses and point toward the future of work. Microsoft Teams, a virtual collaboration tool which enables communication and interaction within organizations and work teams, has seen a remarkable use and increase in countries where social distancing and other confinement measures are in place. So too have Zoom and WebEx meetings. Post-pandemic, organizations and governments will be compelled to consider incorporating technology into their operations if they have not already. Technology is helping to ease global disruptions across many, if not all, sectors of the economy. In the fintech sector, for instance, mobile money solutions and M-Pesa has ensured that most financial transactions in East Africa are processed even as other financial institutions have curtailed services in their physical branches. Mobile money technology has helped to reduce the need for physical cash transaction, thereby minimizing the spread of the coronavirus. In the health sector, telemedicine platform MobiHealth, which provides 24 hours access to doctors across all specialties in several countries, has maintained medical services, thus reducing the burden on overstretched health centers. E-commerce platforms including Jumia, Kilmal, Konga, and LIB delivery channels for consumers to buy basic essentials by leveraging their existing technology-enabled logistics systems. Indeed, COVID-19 has set the pace for the fourth industrial revolution to really drive our global economy. And that will be all for today's COVID-19 update. You can visit our website www.proscieng.com to get more updates from our news stories and videos. Proscient, a just leading financial information hub, this period has packaged for you a platform, Corona Central Watch, where you can get all the data from the world, national, and state tracker on COVID-19. Log on to www.proscieng.com/COVID-19 to get all those analysis. Also this period, the Debtors Africa platform has been launched for effective debt management and debt recovery, and as a game changer in the financial market. Log on to www.debtorsafrica.com to get all those detailed analysis that you need. You can also follow our social media platforms showing on the screen for further updates on our market reports. Till we come your way again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day and stay safe.